on. What's the starting pull order? Or are you just going to see?
I've got Charles, Dustin, Rob, Jason. When you guys come out of the pen, you turn left, and the start line is between the yellow and the black flag. Ramp it up. Here we go.
So I imagine there's 3 groups in this. 2 teams of 6 and up.
Okay, so yeah, tighten that one up. We're going to go around the corner. I'd like to see everybody together as much as possible when we cross that start line. And 1, 2, 3, 4 in the start. Okay, so a little bit of a false flat here, and then we start dropping down. Just hold it for a little bit, Charles. When we start dropping down, we'll start seeing the washing machine effect start coming into play. Okay, Dustin, as we go around and come down, just get you to dig in just a little bit. Rob, make sure you hold on to a wheel. Try and have some cadence, momentum. Okay, it's going to flatten out here. Dustin, just ease off slightly. I've got Jason up at the front right now, which is okay. Just hold it for 10 seconds as Rob makes his way to the front.
It's going to be a gong show.
It is, and I don't want anybody burning the matches unnecessarily. If we do this right, you're only going to have 12 or 13 pulls total.
What?
If one person is going to be pulling more, then obviously it's going to change the numbers. Okay. You're going to have to dig in. Jason, settle into second wheel. Watch the gaps for me. Should be fine, should be fine. Easy, Dustin. A little bit of a riser here, nothing major, and it's going to settle down again. Jason, Dustin's going to hold this for no more than 10 more seconds. Jason, ease up, feather up. Dustin, feather off. When you come back, settle into that fourth wheel position. Everybody's kind of grouped up a little bit here. There you go. Good job. When you guys can hold this line, it makes it easy for everybody to be able to get in a small recovery as well. Jason, feather it back. Charles, feather it up just because you're there. If not, there goes Rob, which is fine. Rob, hold it, and try and stretch out. It's okay on this corner. You'll be able to stretch out the line. There you go. There you go. Settle in there, Charles. Good job. Okay, a little bit of a kicker. From the back, Jason, just hold that wheel. Dustin, pull him up to the top. Good job. And then use the momentum and carry yourself through in front of Rob. Exactly. Just feather it off just a touch, Rob. Okay, Dustin, as we keep going around the corner, just keep going. If you're on the right side on a right-hand turn, you automatically will move to the front of a rider that's on your left. And vice versa if you're on your left. Small little incline. And a big turn to the right was going to put Charles in the front. Settle in there, Dustin. Just hold it as Rob comes around you. Perfect. A little bit of a downhill. And Jason will end up moving to the front because of the downhill. Okay, so I've lost sight of you guys for a moment. I'll get you back here in a second. Keep going. Watch yourself.
We're coming up to breakaway.
Okay. It's draftable for the first half, so just stay with it. Stay with it. I have lost every one of you guys. I'm just trying to find you again. Okay, I'm watching Jason. Supposed to be watching Jason. Where is he? Shit. Pike, if you can see anybody, call out this corner. The corner has a little kicker on it. When you go to the left, then it flattens out. When you go to the right.
Well, it's at the top.
Okay. Try and get back together. And on the downhill, mob it a little bit so you guys get a small little recovery.
We're all together.
Nice job.
Okay, finally, I'm back. I'm watching Charles. I'm back with you guys. Okay, so a little bit of a downhill, and then we're going to turn to the left. There's that small little, nothing major, but that small little rise on the bridge. We want to try and get back into a straight line so we get some recovery time.
Oh, I'm all for a straight line.
Good job, Charles. Just stay in there. Stay in there. Dustin, just hold it for a little bit. You're pulling at a nice pace in the mid fours. Make it that high fours because of the hill. And now Charles. Feels good, Rob?
Yeah, we got to try stretch out like that as much as possible because.
Oh, 100%.
Huge difference.
100%. Dustin, ease back behind Rob.
Even if you're
Jason's, try and stay in there behind his wheel. And do watch, Jason. You got a little bit of a riser coming here until we get to the train underpass.
So it's going to feel like you're hardly even pedaling, Dustin. That's it. All right, I got Jason's wheel.
Charles, you see this little rise here? Just feather it off a little bit, and let's see what happens here. Jason, just hold it best you can. Good job, good job, good job. Dustin, move up in front of Charles. Charles, settle in there. Rob, be ready to take over for Jason.
Yeah, we got to make sure it stays strung out so Charles can get a 10-second rest here.
Yeah, he's got it.
Okay.
A little bit of a descent. Jason's probably okay right now. And Jason, get ready to allow the uptick to bring you to the back of the pack. Okay. Feather it off. Just easy. Don't get shot out the back.
Try that straight line still.
Not quite. We're getting there. Dustin, just move in behind Rob. Good job. Okay, as soon as we go through this underpass, it'll get easy again. Okay, we're going down to that roundabout, and then we'll have another little bit of a false flat that runs on for a while.
All right.
Okay, Dustin is up front. Rob can ease off a little bit. Make sure, Charles and Dustin, that you allow for a straight line so Rob can drop in there. Perfect. Close that up, Jason. You guys are holding a very good pace.
Nice. Huge.
We're not overdoing it. This is a long, tedious false flat. Just make sure that you don't gap yourself in the back or in the middle.
Oop, 5 meters. Uh-oh.
Okay, easy at the front as we crest.
No, we're good. Yeah.
Okay, and now using some of that momentum, Rob, and end up in the middle. No, good job. Good job, you guys. Dustin, just settle in behind Rob. Hold the wheel, though. Don't let it go. 2 to 3 meters is perfect.
Nice.
Very good line. Okay, let's get over this little riser. We'll drop for a little bit, and then we do have the long false flat starting at about 9.5 kilometers. If you can, Rob, just...
Up to the wheel, Charles?
Yeah, just allow Jason to be able to tuck into third wheel just for a couple of moments here. Close the gap just a little bit, Jason. We got another little uptick right here. Good job. Good job. A little bit of a flat. Charles, go all the way to the back, and then that way you can keep an eye on Jason as well. Okay, this is the last little bit of a flat area before we get into that long draggy section. Watch your gaps in here, 2 to 3 meters. Keep going, Dustin. Use a little bit of momentum. Get in front of Rob. Jason, stay with them.
Feathering back.
Okay, Jason, if you're going to hold that front on this corner, you got to hold it for at least 10, 15 seconds, okay?
All right.
Good job, Jason. Stay in there, Dustin. Charles and Rob just need to close the gap a little bit. Good job, Charles. Okay, watch for a little bit of a bigger rise here as we get ready to turn to the right. On that right-hand turn, Dustin, just a little bit of a dig, and then it'll be flat, and you can take over. As you drop back, Jason, watch third wheel. You're good. There's a nice solid line, Jason. You can go all the way back to fourth. That does mean, Charles, you're going to have to up it a little bit to close the gap when back. Perfect. That looks sweet. Jason, hold that wheel. Easy, Dustin. Easy. Perfect. Okay, now we're going to get into some flats and some downhills. You guys are going to start picking up some speed again. You're all fairly close. Nice job on the line, gentlemen. Okay, here comes the descent. Jason and Dustin are at the back. Just stay there and use the descent to help you guys start moving forward in front of the other two. Rob and Charles, make sure you guys use their wheels to stay with them on the descent. You will pick up speed naturally. I'm more worried about making sure you guys have the cadence because this castle climb starts hard and then eases off. That's it, Jason. There you go. Okay, watch your cadence now. Watch your cadence. You might have to drop one gear on your rear cassette and pick up the cadence for this climb. Don't do it yet. Not yet. Not yet. Not yet. And focus on the cadence and build up. Watch the gaps. Rob, yeah, good job. Good job, Rob. Up and around the corner, and it'll start to ease. Stay together. Stay together. Good job, Jason. Easy on the flat. You guys have another big descent before we go into the flat section before the KOM. Here comes the drop. Charles, try to move up. Jason and Dustin, you're probably going to pick up speed here again. Along this flat section, I want everybody to kind of ease up so you have some recovery time as a group before the breakaway break KOM. So everybody just feather it off just a touch, just a little bit. It'll help in the long run if you just feather it off just a touch.
Yeah. Don't fight with any of us.
Okay, this is draftable. So we're still with the washing machine effect as we go up this KOM. As we get to the end of this left-hand sweeping corner, it will pick up, and that'll be where you have to work a little harder. Dustin and Jason, this is where you have to dig in. Good job. Good job. Allow the flat to be able to give you guys a little bit of a pickup again. And then one small little kicker right here as we get into the colored flags. Hold that wheel, Charles. We're going to go to the flat and then back downhill. Nice job. Nice job, guys. Okay. Once again, allow the terrain to be able to give you some recovery.
Look at that, a second, 2 seconds faster.
Excellent. Okay, downhill. We will see some lead changes on this downhill. Don't worry about it. Great job, Charles. You're starting to stretch it out, and you've got everybody in a line. Dustin, just be careful. Dustin's moving to the front. That's what he's doing. Jason, if you can, just drop back in behind Rob, Jason. Close that gap. Close that gap. Easy up at the front, gentlemen. I've got Jason, Charles, Dustin. Everybody's nice together. Not quite in a line, but pretty close. On this corner, we should end up in a line.
I'll drop back.
Okay. Jason, just hold it. Try to hold for 10 to 15 seconds. Good job, Jason. Okay, Jason, as we come up to this little bit of a riser again, don't feather off too much, but allow yourself to be able to drop back behind the three riders. Good job, Dustin. Okay, Rob, just go past Jason. I know all too well that feeling, Jason. You're afraid about the line. It's there. It's perfectly there. So just settle in behind Charles.
Yeah, that first guy, we can never just take off hard.
No, you guys are doing great.
Just like
you guys are managing the efforts all perfectly. Okay, so when we come around here, we've got another incline until we get through that rail underpass. Don't overdo it, Dustin. I still need you for another lap and a half.
I'm going.
Okay.
There we are.
Easy as you drop back, Dustin. There's Jason. Get in behind him. Get in behind him. Charles, try and get second wheel. Okay, just stay third wheel, Charles. Jason is there. Jason, you're not going to pull. We come around this corner and we start that long incline. Just hold it for another 10 seconds, Rob.
Okay.
Okay, Rob, as you start to come off, just allow Charles to move up. Jason, hold on to the wheel. Rob's going to ease off. Dustin, let's see what you can do. 3 meters back. Looking good. 4. Settle in there. Settle in there. Nice job, Dustin. And that gives a nice wheel for Rob as well. Okay, it flattens out here a little bit. You can feather off just a touch, Charles. You guys have good gaps. 2 to 3 meters is perfect. Jason, you're building up some momentum. Just keep with it. Good job, Charles. Watch that you get in behind Rob. Okay, a little bit of a flat. Keep holding it, Jason. Nice, steady effort. It's going to go up again a little bit. Dustin, if you can, or you find yourself moving to the front, just go with it. You should on this corner. There you go. And Jason, as you come back, watch that you get onto Rob's wheel. Just stay there, Jason. Just stay there for a moment. Stay there for a moment. Rob's coming around. The corner is throwing him off. It's slowed him down. There he goes. Now just feather off a little bit, Jason. Just a little bit. Allow Rob in, and you'll get the draft sooner. There you go. You should stay in the line through this corner. Hey, Charles, you're probably going to start moving up on top of Dustin here momentarily. Just go with it. And we're into that long, draggy section. I'm okay if you guys are mobbing this.
But draftable still. Good spread out at the time.
Yep. Okay, as we come around this left hand and then go to the right is the steepest part of this portion. And then it flattens out, and then we got the descents in front of us. Okay, it's starting to flatten out, everybody. We do have a good line going. Okay, Rob, when you start to come off, you can go to fourth wheel. No problem. We have a solid line. We bunched up because of the hill. We'll just stretch out one more time. Charles is there. Dustin is there. Jason, just stay in that spot. Rob needs your wheel. Good job, Dustin. Stay there, Charles. Excellent. As we go through this arch, we'll start getting into a small little descent, and then it'll get a little bit bigger. Charles and Jason, try not to fight too much for that second wheel. Jason's in on it. Jason's been looking at the pull order, Charles, and he knows that he's supposed to follow Rob, so he's trying to jump in on that wheel every time. Yeah, no, it's all good. Please don't. I'm just letting you go. It's no. And then Dustin, when Charles does the same thing, if you can kind of follow him into that second wheel would be great. Okay, you guys, cadence. Build the momentum. Remember, if you need to drop a gear or stand, it comes on at that last flag. Okay, you got to go here. Stay with it, Charles. Easy at the front. Let's not lose anybody. Okay, settle in, Dustin. Settle in. Good job, you guys. Great. You only have to do that one more time.
Thank God.
Right? Okay, and we're going downhill again. We're not going to try and pick up speed from the back of the pack. We're going to try and get a little bit of a recovery in based on this descent. Watch your gap, Jason. Okay, easy at the front. Jason's coming up.
Oh, Jason.
He's
Come
there.
on.
He's there. He's there.
Nice.
Okay,
And then-
little rise, nothing major, little rise. Here's where you think about your cadence again as we get ready for the breakaway bray. Remember, it's draftable, but I do have Jason now a little farther ahead than he probably wants to be. Good job. Okay, Jason, remember this is draftable, so don't worry if they start going in front of you. Just hold that third wheel if you have to. There you go. Tuck in and hold that third wheel. You will have to dig a little bit here as we start going around this left-hand corner. Probably got to dig here, Jason. Then you'll notice that it eases off. Everybody's looking good. Let's get through these colored flags and it'll flatten out. Nobody try and break away from each other just yet.
Okay.
Holding a line. Holding a line.
Sorry, I texted my wife to come.
We're in New Orleans.
I got the tender that came up and
together, and there's like parties going on all over.
they're just talking around.
I'm talking, Rob. I'm talking. I see all four riders still.
Not running
We're
around with
going bit of a descent.
Just gonna click the mouse once first to see it.
Okay.
There. Thank you. All right.
Here we go. Okay. Jason, just hold that for 10, 15 seconds. As we go around this corner, there's a little bit of that rise, and Jason will end up dropping to the back. Good job, Dustin. Get in there. And Jason, get on Dustin's wheel. Good job fighting for that position, Jason. Okay, here we go. Right-hand corner. I think Jason's going to shoot to the front again, right behind Dustin. Hold it for a little bit. Dustin, Jason, Rob, Charles.
Nice line.
Okay, everybody be wary of this little bit of a rise. There's a double rise, this one and then the next one when we get closer to the rail underpass.
All right, I got Jason's wheel. Good, Jason.
I just got feather to the back.
Okay,
I'm kind of toasted.
good. Well, not good that you're toasted. That was good.
Yeah, no, that was looks very good, you guys. Okay, so Charles and Rob, just careful there. Let's try and find a line.
Yeah, downhill, we'll rest. Like Dustin, get some good resting at the back.
We do have a line heading to that rail underpass. Just stay in there, Charles. I'm going to need you because of the riser after the little roundabout. Okay, it's going to get easy as we descend after this underpass.
Boys, feathering off.
It is a good line, Rob. You can get into fourth wheel, no problem.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Charles and Dustin, do watch that we don't gap. We go around this corner and then start the little climb. Good job, Dustin. Okay, this hill is draftable, so let's try and get a second and third wheel. Need to make sure that Charles has a wheel to hold on to as well. So let's try and drop in to the line. There we go. Look at that. Sweet. And all of a sudden that just shoots Charles forward because he gets so much draft. That's awesome, you guys. Okay. Hold that wheel, Jason. Hold the wheel.
All right, Dustin, I'm feathering up.
Charles, you'll have to feather up as well here a little bit. You guys are good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good.
Okay.
Okay, Dustin, you need to get a little recovery in. So ease off one more time, Dustin, and drop into the third wheel position and then the fourth wheel.
I got second wheel, Dustin. Don't worry.
Good job. Keep going. Keep going. Charles, just watch. I need you to make sure that you can get in front of Dustin. Hold it together. We've got some gradual inclines for the next little while. Hang on, Jason. Easy, easy at the front, Rob. Easy, just feather, just a touch, just a touch.
I'll feather back.
It looks like we're all together okay, and Charles is moving to the front. So, Rob, get in your recovery. You got that last.
Hey, Charles,
This
I'll
is the
pass
last
you.
draggy stretch. Okay, Rob, I need everybody to tighten up a little bit. We're coming up on a team very fast.
Woo.
Okay, just stay steady and go through them. Rob, close the gap. Close the gap, Rob. Easy at the front, Dustin. We're all through, and I just need to make sure we're in a line.
We are.
We're in a pretty good line. Okay, watch the little kicker here, and then we're going to turn to the right, and then it'll flatten out. Okay, Dustin, watch yourself. Jason, just hold it along this flat for a little while. It'll be your turn to pull for a little bit. Good line, you guys. Good line. Watch the gap, Charles. Dustin, stay on Charles' wheel.
Okay. All right, I got it, Jason. Here we go.
That's okay, Jason. That's okay.
Nice job.
Ease off, Jason. Watch Dustin's wheel.
Well,
Great
Just
job,
careful
Charles.
with the gap. Charles, just close the gap a little bit. Dustin, you as well.
He's right there. He had a Thought pedaling or he would have gone by me.
Looking good. Jason and Dustin, you are going to close those gaps after this archway.
Crap. Sorry.
No, we're okay. Jason's right there, like literally right there.
I'll catch you guys.
Okay. Use this descent as your last recovery. This is your season right here. Smart moves, smart moves. Allow gravity to help you out. Bring that heart rate down a little bit. Gravity's your friend this time. Now watch your cadence. Watch your cadence. That last banner is where you're going to have to stand and or drop a gear.
Let's hit this, gents. See if we can get to under 44. Here we go.
Way you go. Stand and or drop a gear. Keep that cadence up. Last kicker, last kicker.
Nice.
It flattens out. It flattens out. Keep the momentum going. Keep the momentum going. Excellent. Another descent. We're going to bring the heart rate back down. Here we go. Stay together. Nobody gets dropped. Jason, be careful. Just hold the wheel. Jason, just hold the wheel. I still need your strong effort on the KOM. Hold the wheel. Hold the wheel.
KOM? What?
Remember, this is all draftable until we get to that corner. Dustin, this is a sprint. It's just uphill. Okay. Hold the wheels, Jason, as they go by. Hold the wheel. Hold the wheel. Almost there, you guys. 500 meters, 400 meters. Last hard section is this one. Give it. Give it. Momentum through. Come on, Charles. You got this, Charles. Good job, Charles. Grab his wheel, Jason. Close the gap, Jason. Last time. Colored flags. Get to the banner. Get to the banner. Get to the banner.
Cross 44.
Oh my God, RiverRats. That's awesome.
Oh God.
Spin, spin, spin those legs. Spin those legs. Spin those legs. Please don't stop spinning the legs. Bring it down slowly. Bring it down slowly.
My game just froze as I crossed.
Nice work, everyone.
Oh, you guys, that's amazing. You guys are sub 44. You guys are about 44:34 on the clock. They always add about 20 seconds. You're sub 44.
Wow.
Yeah, I got to attribute that to the formation. That was probably the best time trial, team time trial I've done all year in terms of the team line and everything. Great job, guys.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, there's so many times it was a straight line. It was impressive to watch.
like you feathered right up to me a few times, Charles, and then backed off and go ahead, and that's so helpful. Like you said, I guess maybe just because we had 4 that we were forced to do that. You're being pretty mindful of it to save as much as possible.
And there like wasn't a lot of surging, which I think hurts all the time. Good job.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, Jason and Dustin, I need to hear from you guys. I need to hear your voices.
Ouchie. Good ride. That was good.
I think we did
Helped
awesome.
all fairly similar. Like you look at the watts per kilo at the end, we were like 0.1 apart, so that's helpful.
Dustin?
Yes.
Oh, he's feeling
Okay.
awesome. He's ready to go.
Yeah, I
again.
can hear I can hear you, Dustin. I needed to hear everybody's voice. You guys, I can't tell you how proud I am of you all.
That was fun.
You guys got an awesome time. An awesome time, even though there was only 4 of you.
We had to beat some 6s, some Canadian 6.
Oh.